My name is May Jeong, and I live in Kabul, Afghanistan. I've been living there since January 2013, and I've been working as a freelance magazine writer there. My project for the Pulitzer Center is trying to answer the question of how does the war end in Afghanistan. We've been at war there since 2001. The country has been at war for many decades before the NATO forces got there, and ever since then there's been sporadic efforts at ending the war, but there's never really been a useful breakthrough in all the efforts that were made by private individuals, the American government, other governments, by the Afghan state itself. Many fairly well-meaning actors have been playing in this arena, and my job on this assignment for Harper's magazine was trying to map out the social networks surrounding in the peace process in Afghanistan. The challenge was that nobody really knows what's going on. It's a part of the world that is very prone to conspiracy theories. A lot of the actors are very concerned about the safety of themselves and also their colleagues, and so gaining trust into accessing that world is quite difficult. And in terms of other difficulties, I think it was just that there hadn't really been a definitive take on how the peace process had went in Afghanistan, and there are various theories. Even people who were in the same meeting room, for example, might come away with different versions of events, and so consolidating all these sort of parallel truths was, I think, my main challenge. The main takeaway is that peace takes a really long time. I think American readers, policymakers have a tendency towards kind of an impatience. They want you to answer the question of, we've been at war for 16 years, why do we not have results? But things take a really long time, and peace in Afghanistan isn't going to come under this administration or even the administration after. If we're lucky, there will be gradual improvements made on the subject, but it's not something that will happen overnight, and that's why the title of the piece that ran, we called it "The Patient War," and that was an allusion to this sort of central variable that is very much lacking when we talk about Afghanistan, people having patience.